Hello, my friends, and welcome to Italy, a place to love YouTube channel, the channel where I like to talk about the good, the bad, and all we have to know about Italy. Now, today I'm in Canosa, Canosa di Puglia. It's a town, Canosa is a town in Apulia region, in Barletta-Andria-Trani province, which is Bat province. We are in the northern part of Apulia, above Bari region. So it's a lovely town. I love Canosa. Let's say, let's say first of all that I love Canosa. Canosa, it's around more than 25,000 inhabitants. And it's a town full of history. Now, behind this fence, oh, maybe you cannot see very well, but these are all Roman ancient constructions. These are the old Roman walls when Canosa was founded, because Canosa used to be a very important center for the Romans. Was connecting Apulia region, was on the way that was connecting Apulia region to Rome. All right, so now before I start talking about today's topic, please put like, subscribe, hype the video, press the bell, just to keep update with my videos. Generally, I do daily updates. But so, today's video, my friends, is a bit controversial because it's about a conversation that I had with a friend of mine yesterday. But so now, listen, before I start talking about today's topic, let me switch the camera. Now, I'm on the top of Canosa town. Now, there is a beautiful panorama, there is a beautiful belvedere, but unfortunately this is all above Puglia, very fertile land. Anyway, we have all these pine trees, typical southern Italian pine trees. And then here we have the old Roman ancient walls, kept in a very bad conditions. If you think that all these stones here, so the good and the bad. Let's start from the bad. My friends, rubbish everywhere. Unfortunately, this is a pure disgrace, my friends. I was saying to my wife, how does the rubbish arrives here? I mean, I'm on the top of the town. I'm on a place where you see the type of road. This road should be kept. Now, everything is kept in a very bad condition. Hard for me to say, my heart is crying. My heart is crying because, again, I'm going to the topic, to today's topic. Let me switch the camera, then when I'll see, now let me walk a bit more. Again, the beauty, the possibilities. Now, yesterday I had a conversation with a friend of mine. It was a serious conversation with a guy from Montemilone. And I was trying to explain him how is it possible that one of the most fruitful lands, one of the most beautiful places on earth is kept in this condition. I mean, why is not look after this place? I mean, again, rubbish, unfortunately. Between Roman stones, you can see a lot of rubbish. We can see the modernity and the knowledge of, anyway, of the Romans. That I believe that the Romans who built these constructions now are upside down on their graves for what we have done. Anyway, this is, as you can see, is Belvedere. This is Apulia region. In this direction there is Bari. All right, so my friends, now it's a dilemma for me, because now we all know that unfortunately the south of Italy is abandoned. The south of Italy, the people are leaving. They're all complaining. They're all, yeah, they're all complaining. They're all saying, oh, here there's no job, there's no future. I mean, but again, the main contradiction is that we are living in one of the most beautiful places in the world, I'd say, one of the most fruitful. And how is it possible that one of the most fruitful, one of the most beautiful, is one of the poorest? This is a dilemma. This is a huge dilemma for me. Now, let me show you again. Let's go to the sad part of the video. Now, here we have some Roman stones, and then we have rubbish, my friends. I don't know, how does the rubbish... What's wrong with Italian people, my friends? What's wrong? Here we have to have serious mental health problems. Now, for example, this is a prickly pear. This is what we call in fichi d'India, prickly pears. There are still some fruits. Now the season is quite over. Now they're probably all overripe, but the rubbish, my friends, the rubbish, that's a disgrace. In between the beauty, you see this tower here, my friends. This is something built by the Romans. See how solid this construction is. Look at this. Probably you can see the arches here. Probably these were old parts of Canosa town. Now it's all fenced. I try to see if there is an access, if there is a way to enter. No way to enter. I don't know. There's no money. I believe there's no money to keep these places properly looked after. Gosh, my friends, look at this. This is so sad. This is extremely sad. Again, help me. A lot of toys over there. I don't know who dumped these things, my friends. Let's talk. Let's be a bit optimistic. Wait a second. There is a car passing by. Salve! I say hello to everyone. A Magic Fiat Panda. That's my favorite car. Now let's talk about Canosa. Apart the bad that we saw, the rubbish, and the beauty, the Roman constructions. Let's talk about Canosa. Now, as I said in one of my latest videos, where the video where I went when I was in Barletta, and I said that I would have happily moved to Apulia region, and I would have happily moved or to Barletta, that is on the sea, or to Trani, that is another town, always in the same province, the Bat province, Barletta, Andria, Trani province, that is on the sea, or Canosa, because I like this town. Now, let's see the advantages of Canosa. Canosa is not a small town. We are talking about more than 25,000 inhabitants. So you have all type of services. There is the hospital. We are talking about 30 minutes by train. I don't know if there is a train station, but anyway, let's say 30 minutes by bus from Bari. Bari, the capital of Apulia region. We are only 15 minutes driving from the sea. Basically, this could be the perfect place where to live. This could simply be one of the best places where to live in Apulia region, because to live just on the sea, it could be boring, maybe, at one stage, the winter, the sea towns, maybe during the wintry months are a bit, how to say, maybe it's a bit sad to live, but here, this town, full of history, enough inhabitants, all the services that you may need. So everything let me see. So basically you have all you may have to live and the prices of the houses. Buongiorno.
Buongiorno, good morning.
Thank you very much. Down the way, vado giù?
Visuale, qua a sinistra, Canosa sotto.
Ah, va bene. Allora io parlo italiano e inglese, tutti e due.
C'è uno scalone lungo
Ok.
che va sul Carmine.
Dica ciao.
Ciao.
Ok. Allora c'è uno scalone.
Qua.
Ah,
Come
sì.
giri?
Che poi
Come
va.
giri 10 metri e vedi lo scalone che va giù.
Ah, va bene.
Perché Canosa è sotto. Attenzione, signore.
Posso farle una domanda sola?
Sì.
A me Canosa piace come paese. Io vivo in Basilicata. Ma chi
Dove?
vive a Montemilone, non tanto lontano.
Noi avevamo quello, il macellaio, che era un amico di mio fratello, ha lavorato pure insieme a me. Ha lavorato a Montemilone, quello là.
Vallone.
Vallone.
Vallone, fa della buona salsiccia.
Io ho fatto la prima gara podistica a Montemilone tramite un amico assessore, siccome corro, sono podista. Facemmo la prima gara là, il primo anno andò bene, il secondo anno vollero fare loro, uno si mise in mezzo e non è andato più avanti.
Comunque la mia domanda è questa.
Dimmi.
Il centro è bello, il centro storico è bello, vedo tante case un po' abbandonate.
Che quella è la fregatura.
Ma se uno decide di venire a vivere qua nel centro, dove parcheggia la macchina?
Allora, c'è qua sopra, c'è un'altra piazza qua giù, un'altra piazza, vieni che ti faccio vedere.
Let's go my friends, I'm with this gentleman here. Io faccio un canale YouTube però in inglese e per gli stranieri.
Monticchio, là si vede Monticchio.
Laggiù.
Scusa, è coperto.
Adesso.
È Monticchio.
Allora, quella è la Basilicata.
La Basilicata, sì, dietro.
In that direction, my friends, that Basilicata.
C'è la nebbia, se no vedevi Monticchio.
It's a bit foggy today, so that's why we don't see Monticchio. Anyway, let's keep walking with this gentleman here.
Salita Calvario, scende giù.
Salita.
Va giù.
It's a beautiful town. I love the old part of
Ho appena venduto quella casa là. Sono 3 case, sono 140 metri quadrati.
Wow.
Siccome non c'è mercato, appena 22.000 euro, tutte e 3.
Wow. Only, so I said to my friends, this man just sold a house, 140 square meters for 22,000 euros. Wow.
140 metri.
Yes,
quadrati.
I said.
3 case.
Wow.
Allora, questa in parte, perché Canosa è nella vallata, come Palermo. Se vieni dall'autostrada e da altre strade vedi una parte, non vedi mai tutta. Da qua riesci a vedere, peccato che c'è questo che copre, se vieni più avanti magari vedi di più.
Sì, no, ma si vede. Poi
Canosa Alta.
High Canosa and the lower part of Canosa.
Residenza Smeraldo.
Lo Smeraldo.
No, la residenza Smeraldo.
La residenza Smeraldo. Yes, I know, sono stato lì una volta.
Allora, se vieni di qua, Teatro d'Ambra, si vede la cupola.
The theater, we can see
dove c'è la cupola.
Yeah, the dome of...
Antichissimo. Sotto hanno trovato i ritrovamenti storici romani.
Ma
sotto
qua
il pavimento.
è tutto romano, cioè praticamente dove ti giri trovi i ritrovamenti romani.
Se vieni di qua, poi puoi arrivare, parcheggio qua sotto, c'è una grande piazza, quella là va fino in fondo, piazza per parcheggiare le macchine. Diversamente si viene sopra al castello proprio a parcheggiare.
Si viene sopra.
Quella piazza che...
Quello sarebbe il vecchio castello?
Sì.
Che è di epoca romana, giusto?
Anche prima. Se tu vedi quei massi grandi, che non si capisce come li mettono, sono riusciti a quell'epoca a mettere sopra. Sono uguali a Gerusalemme, uguali in Israele,
like Jerusalem,
in Siria.
Wow, like in Syria. It's amazing. Devo scoprirla meglio, Canosa.
Se hai bisogno, mio figlio ha l'agenzia immobiliare, Filetto Vassallo. Non ti
Filetto Vassallo. Allora io tanto lo sto registrando a video.
Comunque
magari
c'è il sito che ti fanno, la domenica puoi visitare gratuitamente col pullman tutti i siti archeologici e Canosa sotterranea.
Interessante.
E ogni domenica fanno la festa del Oktoberfest, si chiama.
Sì.
Praticamente i ristoranti, i migliori, che di solito si paga 50 euro, danno il pranzo completo a 25 euro.
Wow. Ora tutte queste informazioni le dico nel video.
Basta andare sul Canosa web e trovi che puoi prenotare e ti fanno vedere il museo dei vescovi, il museo nazionale, il museo sotto il
There is
palazzo
an
dei vescovi,
underground museum.
Canosa sotterranea e più i siti archeologici, San Leucio, Santa Sofia, tutti
Da scoprire, da
bellissimi,
scoprire.
e le catacombe pure.
Wow, even the catacombs, so the old graves. Ok, grazie mille.
Se vai sul Facebook c'è la storia di Annibale.
Hannibal? Yes,
che
Hannibal.
Poi grazie a lui fu sconfitto in Sicilia
qui a Canne vinse.
Scipione, scusami,
qui a Canne
Annibale. Poi fu sconfitta in Sicilia grazie a Scipione l'Africano.
Sì.
Si chiamava Scipione l'Africano
ma era romano.
Sì,
Scipione l'Africano.
ma era ferito a morte. La principessa di Canosa, diciamo, ha preso tutti i feriti, li ha portati qua in Canosa, li ha ristorati, li ha guariti, li ha fatti guarire e poi grazie a quell'esercito di non so quante migliaia di persone, venendo il fratello unendo un buon esercito, è andato a sconfiggere in Sicilia Annibale.
Wow.
E praticamente Roma è libera grazie a Scipione.
E grazie a questa donna.
Scipione l'Africano perché ha combattuto con gli africani. E grazie alla principessa. La matrona di Canosa.
La matrona di Canosa. So, a woman who saved the Roman Empire from the Cartaginese invasion back in the day.
E Roma è libera grazie a Scipione.
Scipione
che fu guarito a Canosa e qua ha formato l'esercito a Canosa per andare a sconfiggere.
Perciò Annibale è stato sconfitto in Sicilia.
Grazie, sì.
Però qui a Canne della Battaglia lui vinse.
Ha vinto. E infatti tutti i feriti che stavano là non morti, li ha portati a Canosa, la matrona, ha voluto lei, li ha guariti e grazie a quelli poi si sono formati l'esercito e è andato in Sicilia con altri eserciti che hanno sconfitto dalla Annibale.
Interessante.
E Roma si trova libera grazie e intanto Canosa è su 7 colline come Roma.
We are on 7 hills like Rome. So Canosa is called the Little Rome because it's on 7 hills like Rome.
Ed è più antica di Roma.
And is much older than Rome. Sì. Grazie mille.
Se scendi di qua.
Scendo di qua.
È più facile.
Sì.
Di qua?
No, scendo di là, di là.
Trovi le piazze e trovi belle case.
Va bene. Grazie mille. Mi sa che contatterò suo figlio. Se all'agenzia, ha detto che suo figlio all'agenzia immobiliare?
Filetto, non ti puoi
Tanto io me lo sto registrando qua.
Damiano.
Lo sto registrando
Sono
qua.
io. Lui è Filetto Luigi. Dice ho conosciuto tuo padre sulla zona antica.
Va bene.
Mi dai il numero telefonico, io poi ti ragguaglio.
Gli faccio vendere tante case agli stranieri. Ok?
Peccato, non ti faccio vedere cosa ho venduto.
Let's go my friends. So, I want to show you. So basically I was talking with this gentleman. He was telling me the Canosa history, but we are also talking about, it's a pity that the houses here in the old part of Canosa, you see, had been abandoned a bit. It's a pity because these are beautiful houses. Queste sono...
L'acquedotto ha fatto acqua sotto e è crollato tutto.
Ho capito. So they had problems.
Questa è casa di mio padre che ho venduto.
This is his father's house that he just sold, this man. Posso?
Come no?
Okay. So he sold 140 square meters. Questa è un'entrata, giusto? This is one entrance.
Questa è la seconda entrata.
Ok. 140 square meters for 22,000 euros, my friends. So basically for nothing. Here there is a second entrance with the terrace.
Peccato che ho chiuso, di là si vede Canosa che non lo vedi da nessuna parte, tutta sotto.
E adesso ci verranno a vivere qui in sta casa o?
L'hanno comprata, il ragazzo vorrebbe venire a vivere qua.
Io l'unico problema è il parcheggio.
È un'entrata, una casa, 2, e la terza è qua, esce qua. Attenzione che si scivola.
Sì.
Ecco qua. Bed breakfast. Come si dice?
Bed and breakfast.
Bed and breakfast, questo arriva fino giù.
Ah,
Questo è giù
this is
qua
a bed and
dietro.
breakfast.
Questa è casa di mio padre.
So this
Questa è
is
l'altra
his
stanza.
father's house. So this is the house. Questa è la casa dove lei è cresciuto,
Oh, sì,
ha vissuto.
sì.
So this man, this gentleman lived in
Fino
this
qua.
house here, in the old part of Canosa. Up to here, this was the house.
1, 2, 3, 3 case
And
in
was
una.
sold just for
Sono
22.
collegate.
Was just sold for 22,000
Collegate
euro.
tutte insieme e le ho vendute perché la zona è stata abbandonata.
Exactly, the man is saying that unfortunately the area had been abandoned and the houses now are so cheap and they're giving it for free, kind of for free. Yes, yes, yes.
Là c'è una chiesetta piccolina.
Ah,
I
there's a
massi
little
che stavano
church.
sul castello sono riusciti a portarla. C'è una scritta che è stata fatta in epoca romana sotto là.
Adesso vado.
Se vai
allora,
là, poi quando scendi giù, gira a sinistra e vai giù in piazza.
sullo scalone.
Bravo.
Grazie mille.
Mi chiamo Mimmo.
Antonio.
Mi ha fatto piacere. Poi Monte di
Aspetta
Lode
un
per
attimo.
me. C'ho amici.
Buona giornata, Mimmo.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Nice to meet you. Bye.
Vedi là?
Sì.
È chiusa, però c'è una scritta.
Adesso.
Poi scendi, giri a destra e scendi giù.
Ok, grazie mille.
Ciao.
Buona giornata. So, as you can see, many houses are for sale. Now, this is, I hope it was interesting even to hear the Italian conversation, all right? Why? Because coincidence, this man, I mean, his son has an estate agent, is an estate agent. So has an agency, is a realtor. And so basically, I want to investigate. Maybe I will start a cooperation and to show the houses for sale here in Canosa. Here we have another house for sale. I love these old towns, the old narrow roads. But as I was saying to this man mainly, another house for sale. So it says Palazzina Indipendente Libera. An independent, wow, this is a very old building. You can see the face on the balcony, on the top of the balcony. These are old, a mug, a teak. Wow. Lot of houses for sale. The town have been abandoned, and again, the problem is that, the umbrellas. I was saying to him, listen, but if I live here, where do I park the car? Because, anyway, in between abandoned houses, as you can see, everywhere, nearly everywhere. This is abandoned, but not the one above. All right, now I've been able, not the one above, but here. Wow, you can see a painting here. Someone has to be an artist maybe who put these things. But then we have flowers. So this is an old church, very old church that was built with the stones of the castle on top of the town. These old walls that we see, he said that there was a stone reporting things from the Roman times, which I don't see. Maybe this type of, I don't know if they're new or old graffiti. Anyway, the problem about which, again, let's say, I love this part of the town. I love the old parts, but many houses are abandoned. As you can see there. So I'd say the hardest part would be where to park the car, let's say. But even if we see that in this old narrow road there is a car, so it means, but the parking space, where the parking space is. Anyway, people trying, to make it a bit beautiful. in between abandoned houses and not. This is a very old building. Looks like someone tried to start renovation works and then they stopped. This man sold the house 140 square meters for 22,000 euro. So I'd say here it's possible to buy cheap houses in the old part of the town. Narrow streets. Oh, the clock tower. This is the clock tower. Interesting, interesting. Via Stalingrado. Wow, very interesting. All right, my friends. So I'm surprised that they haven't changed the name of the road nowadays, you know. All right, my friends. Listen, I hope you have enjoyed the video. What else can I say? Okay, you see someone is parking the car. It's a pity that one of the most beautiful places, one of the richest places, it's so poor and abandoned. Now this will be the dilemma of Italy, a place to love, how to revert this situation, what can be done to revert, because this is the goal. I didn't move here to the south of Italy just, to run away or, to have an easy life, but also to try to make this place a better place. This place deserves, this place deserves to become gold as it used to be, as it used to be. All right, my friends, now, again, I've been here showing you the clock of the tower. All right, my friends, let's see what can be done to bring this part of the world, this part of Italy, to the golden age, because here we deserve. Wait, aspetta un attimo, a car is coming. All right. Another house for sale, which it looks beautiful from here. I love this type of gate. Probably here they're selling all this building here, which is beautiful. Let's try to see if I can make it look the size of this house. This is an old royal palace. Looks like a... Anyway, cars are driving, as you see. All right, my friends, from Italy, a place to love YouTube channel, how to bring back Italy and the south of Italy to a golden age. You see shops that are closed probably more than 20 years now. All right. There are some beautiful houses anyway in between, some abandoned, some are not. Okay, my friends, enjoy. Look what a beautiful house just behind me. And I'll see you here on Italy, a place to love YouTube channel. Bye.